That was one of the wildest games I've coached, where we had everything clicking defensively, offensively, balls moving, taking care of the ball, extra shots, 50-50 balls. And then 12 minutes later, they had everything. And then we didn't have anything in that third quarter. And then defensively in the fourth quarter, we woke up and made them take a lot of tough shots. And some of the shots that we wanted them to make, they unfortunately made some of those shots. But I thought we did a much better job of attacking and taking care of the ball in that fourth quarter. But it was definitely a crazy game. A lot of like Neto. I thought Neto and Gaff were not, I don't even know if they were like low key game ball winners tonight. It was obvious what the impact that they had. They both changed the game when they were their minutes on the floor. But we needed everything, every single one of their minutes.
And the way you guys closed, I believe it was a 25-10 run at the end. Just how about the big shots your star players were making?
Yeah, I mean that's the beauty of being a star. I mean, I've never been one, except for maybe in high school, where you can have an average or a below average game for three quarters, and then have a great 6 minutes and take over a game. And we have two guys that can do that. Neither of them, I don't think, played particularly well. It's crazy to say that when Russell gets 20 rebounds and 10 assists, but he's had better games. But they stepped up. He made big plays on both ends, rebounding, passing, attacking, layups. And then Brad was really patient on his stuff and got to the line, got to the free throw line, got to the key. But they both made huge plays, and that's what star players do. They make huge plays down the stretch, and the stars and the other guys are stars in their roles tonight. I thought Gaff, like I said, Gaff and Neto were outstanding.
Matt.
Yeah, Scott, just following up on that, what did you make of the way that, just like what allows Russell to do that when he has a subpar game for three quarters, but yet takes over kind of in the fourth?
He has a memory bank, and he knows he's been through a lot of tough games. I've said that many times. Look what he's done in big games and in playoff series at a young age. Not a lot of guys have done that. Only thing he hasn't done. I mean, we were together. We went to the finals at the youngest team, and he had a lot of incredible moments. He doesn't ever let the moment bother him. There's no moment bigger than his mindset, and that's what he's instilling in all of us. I mean, we know we've had a lot of stuff happen to us and injuries, and Danny's out, with his injury now. It's just part of what we've going through this year. But the constant was our two leaders have done a great job of kind of like settling us down and understanding that this is what it is, and we can't have a pity party. You just got to fight through it. But Russell's a big time winner, a big time, not even, I mean, he's a big time basketball player and winner on and off the court.
Yeah, and what did you make of Denny's injury? Just to see if that happened and go down.
Don't know what it is now. I mean, they're going to look at it. I'm sure they're going to look at some more testing tomorrow. Don't know exactly what it is. I don't want to, speculate now. I will talk to him after.
Sure. We'll put it out there. So thanks.
What did Woj say?
Done for the season, fractured ankle.
Well,
thanks.
What does Sham say?
He's not on it yet.
Okay.
Fred.
No, Scott.
My daughter report anything yet? Because she's usually pretty good at that stuff too.
I haven't seen it make the rounds on Twitter yet.
All right.
No, I was just wondering if you could speak to the impact that Denny has made during his rookie season.
Well, it's not. We don't know if it's over yet. One thing about Denny, two things about Denny I love. He cares a lot, and he works extremely hard. And those are two characteristics that we want our program to be about. And he's about those things. Has he had an up and down year? Absolutely. You look at all the great rookies, all the great players in the league. The MVPs in the league. Look at their rookies years. It's no different. Sometimes we put so much pressure on all these players to be 27-year-olds right away. And Rui's no different. These guys that care, they work hard. That's all I care about. My job is to get them better. Some nights they look really good. Some nights I screw them up. But that's part of coaching. It's part of growing. It's part of being a player. Denny cares and he works hard and he's an outstanding kid. And we're lucky to have him on our team, and we're going to keep getting him better. I don't know what his rest of his year will be. I'm hoping for the best. But I don't know as of right now. But, coaching is developing guys and trying to figure out how you put them in place. I messed up on Rolo tonight. I'll be the first to admit. It's one of his first games that he's had not a Rolo-like game, but it wasn't his fault. It was my fault. I put him in some situations that it wasn't good for him, but he'll bounce back.
Kellen.
Hey, Scott, we've been asking about fans for the past week or so. So now they're like about 2,000 fans were back. What was it like being in the arena with the home fans?
Incredible, incredible. You want them to see our team. Our team needs it. And I think what they can see with our team is the resolve and the resiliency and a team that they can be proud of. We play hard. And, and we don't make excuses. And that's what we're about. And that's hard to do. Trust me, it's hard to do when we have really good players and a lot of things happen. And it seems like every other night there's a punch in the stomach, and we have them all over our bodies, but we never make excuses. We just keep chucking away. And Raul's playing in the starting lineup. Rui will be back soon. So I don't know what that will look like. But we got to make another decision probably tomorrow with another starting lineup. But you got to embrace it. You got to enjoy it and embrace it and have fun with it. And I think our guys have done that, and they're serious about it. They're not just having fun, just playing, let anything happen the way it's, just go out there and we're trying to make it happen in the right way. And our leaders have done a great job of helping us keep charging forward.
Christos.
And having Bertans' back is huge, guys. I mean, he's been out with his calf, but that's behind him, and his child was born, but he's back, and just him on the court is such a huge difference. I mean, he's difference maker, and it was great to have him back. The back-to-back 10 double-digit threes attempts, and those are good. He's going to make a majority of them if he keeps getting that many attempts.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on the win. I'd like to ask you, what did you like most on the way that your team closed the game tonight, and how big was the impact of Daniel Gafford, not only tonight, but also in his whole games with the team?
He's getting better. He's getting better. I mean, we've only had him. I mean, I know we had basically a pseudo practice yesterday, but we love him. I love him. I love coaching him. I love what he brings. He got tired twice tonight. One time at the very end of the game, I said, I don't care how tired you are. You got another 2 minutes into it. You got to just give everything you have. And we'll meet at the plane tomorrow. So you don't have to worry about, practicing. But he's athletic. He has great hands. Obviously, Russ and Brad and our playmakers Ish has good synergy with him, and they throw it up to him. We could throw some bad passes, and he can catch them. And we know Russell throws some bad passes now. He goes out there and gets them. But I like what he brings. Tommy did a great job of, picking him up.
Ava.
Scott, Steph was, I think, 7 for 25 tonight. What did you like about the way you guys defended him? You obviously missed a lot, but it looked like he was working to get some of those shots.
Well, that's the thing that Russell probably won't get a lot of credit for, but he did a great job of guarding them, putting pressure on them, making them take tough shots, making making him go to his second and third options. It wears him out. I mean, I know they've been on a long road trip and he runs, forever and he doesn't seem to ever get tired, but every now and then an amazing player like Steph will have an off game, and a lot to do with it was Russell. And there's some of the things that we got lucky. He missed some ones that he normally makes. If we saw the last, 10 games, you've seen those, the last 10 threes, 11 threes, 4 threes, 10 threes, 11 3 makes. Those are incredible numbers in the last 5 or 6 games. But Russell did a great job. He doesn't get enough credit for the defense because he switches, and his man, I don't know what the numbers always are, all the numbers that people throw at me, but he can guard 1 through 4 as well as any guard in the league.
And you talk about absorbing punches, but how does all the things that you guys have been through this year prepare you for potentially losing another guy to injury, even if it's just mentally saying, okay, we've been through something like this before, we can do it again?
It remains to be seen, but knowing the group, knowing the resiliency and the resolve and the toughness and the determination that we have, we're going to keep fighting back. And sometimes, that's the only way to be. And all these guys, every coach, everybody in our organization, they got to this level through adversity, through fighting over and climbing over it and punching through it. Whatever you want to do, you have to get to here. You gotta fight. And I think we got a group that's going to continue to do that. We talked to them after the game real quick. We got to stay hungry. I know we won 6 in a row, but it has nothing to do with our next game. We got to have that same mentality. Next man up, next game up, and then live with the results. And knowing what I know about the group, that's what they're going to do. I don't know who we're going to start. I don't know Rui's situation, but our staff, they will be creative and try to find ways and matchups that we can take advantage of and put us in a position to win.
All right, last question, Chase.
Scott, just wonder, I know earlier this season after a crazy game, you said you needed a White Claw. Was this a White Claw game?
Oh man, I don't know. I've tried to stop, but grapefruit's going to be pretty good tonight. Might be double fisted tonight. No, trust me, this is a strange game. I've coached a lot of games and a lot of crazy games, but this game, the way we started, I thought we were going to be in a position to feel pretty good throughout the game. But it flipped quickly, and they got confident and they got hot and they were running. And the crazy thing is, Steph wasn't even really in the game. These other guys, Kelly had an amazing game. Jordan had an amazing game. And Draymond, I know he doesn't score a lot, but that guy is one of the biggest winning basketball players in the league. I have a big respect for him and how he plays. And it was nice that he got fouled out in the last, few possessions of the game, because that did definitely help. But yeah.
All right, Coach.
See you guys.
Appreciate you.
Yep.